I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay, minutes from a December meeting.
I'll second.
All approved. All in favor, I mean.
Go ahead. I make enough mistakes for all of this.
That'll be me.
Bills to be paid for January. Well, I might make a note. Mountain West Water down there in the middle is $913.72, but that should be up there with Rocky Mountain Power. The Rocky Mountain Power should be down there, so. Anyway, that's why that's so high.
I move to pay the bills.
Second.
All in favor? Discussion on selling water to Bateman Brothers continued from December.
Yes, so you guys find out.
What's that?
You guys were going down to see whether or not we own that stretch of road and had to maintain it.
Oh, as far as the road goes? Yeah, okay, a little bit different topic, but
Oh,
Yeah.
sorry.
anyway, I do realize how hard it's going to get into the commissioners with the new commissioner there, but I do have a meeting scheduled on the 18th.
Okay.
So I'll visit with the mayor about that, and whether you want to come down or want me to meet with them first
On the 18th.
on the 18th.
Okay, that's next
Wednesday.
Wednesday.
Was the first time they could squeeze me in.
What time?
It was at 2:30, but they might want to move that to 8:30. So I'll have to let you know,
Oh,
find
okay.
out for sure.
All
But
right.
it will be the 18th.
Okay. All right, well, I guess we're still on hold on the water then.
Yep, so table for next month,
What's that?
table for next month.
Yes, please.
Yeah.
Does that need to be a motion made?
No.
Okay.
Well, you can, to make your minutes clear, just do a motion to table.
Okay.
A motion table it.
All in favor? The water year average on revenues, expense, possibility rate increase.
Yeah, and I put one of these in all of them. And this,
Yeah, there's a letter in there about it.
and that's from our accountant, Teresa. And she said it looks like we're actually doing pretty good.
If guy don't break any more pumps down.
No, if I don't spend so much more money on fixing things. We pretty much got them back up to place. There is one more pump we needs replaced, but it's been out of the loop for almost 2 years. But
Well,
So we're already wanting to raise the garbage, now we want to raise the water too?
no, we don't have to raise water, it don't sound like it.
Okay. Get the people another little while before they.
Yeah, the water,
Okay.
the garbage goes into effect this month, right?
Yep. And I put that on last night's bill, so hopefully people read their.
You may be getting some gold.
Please.
If they didn't, Tom.
Okay, you're gonna get some repercussions. I know. Or it restarts.
Well, there's not much you can do about it, that's how much it costs to have the
Oh,
garbage
we were
picked
so,
up.
I mean, we're charging them $3.
You know, I should say something about the water thing. We do have 2 old type water monitors of the water gauges, and they come through and read inside there. When they first checked them out, they were still running and good and showing everything's fine. But according to the state of Idaho, we're supposed to go to, instead of the analog, we're supposed to go to digital, to the new site. But they gave us 10 years and we're about 5 or 6 into before we have to be replaced. So here within the next future, of the next year or 2 or 3 or 4, we're gonna have to replace them 2 meters, that's flow meters.
Where are they at?
They're on the pumps. There's one on that pump house and one on the other pump house. And according to the state of Idaho, when they checked them, they no longer wanted the analog, they wanted the electronic.
What kind of money you talking?
I haven't checked, but they're probably about 6,000 to 8,000.
Piece?
Guess we better be
State,
planning.
I'd have to
is
go
the
check
state
it
gonna
out.
help pay for them?
Huh?
Is the state gonna help pay for that?
We wish. But that is on our radar in the future right here, it's just to let you know, okay?
Okay. Did you ever get Teton Communications down here to
Not
fix
yet.
that problem you wanted?
They have
to
been
fix?
so busy, they keep saying, let's just put it off a little bit more, and right now, it really, everything's running really good, so we've got 2 pumps that can run the system. The other one, and I was just trying to do a little bit of, with so it doesn't talk, I was just talking with him, so it doesn't cost us. Once he comes down and starts putting in, it's like 200 bucks an hour, so. Until we get ready to do something, I was just talking to him about that, because realistically, I may be able to just have them guys set it up on a different little standalone pressure regulator, or pressure sensor for the VFD, and just have it so that I can control it from in here. And that way, but if I have the program added to it in here, then it's gonna cost that much, plus there'll have to be another signal put in over there on the SCADA unit. And so that will cost a little bit to run that up. So right now, I haven't pushed that part because I was just talking to him about how it works. And right now, I could run it with just a simple regulator, and as long as the flow's low, and when nobody's pulling out extra water, then I can just have it on the one pump and just run it off that. If it can't, because it has to be shut off and regulated that way, and then the other pump would come on, so we'd still be covered, but the way because I was just trying to decide exactly how to go on that before we go into it.
Oh, if it's not broke, don't fix it.
That's what I started to doing right now, that's not go into it, because I knew I'd been spending too much money, and so I was kind of slowing down on trying to.
That's good. Do you wanna mention that Beckenstein deal? To
Oh.
the council?
I had one of the realtors call me, and they want to know if they can take the Beckenstein property and split it into 2 legal building lots.
It was already done once.
It what?
It was already done once and okayed through the city council when Larry Russell was in as mayor.
So it's already been okay?
Yeah,
So it's considered 2 separate properties?
it's already been okayed into 2 separate properties back when Larry Russell was in mayor.
Do they have enough property over there?
There is, that's what we set up on that trailer house, where that trailer house is. We went in and we put in a new flow meter and a new sewer line, because the other one used to hook to that house, and we put in a brand new set of separates for that piece of property, for that second piece of property. This was like, it was a long time ago, it was when I was on city council.
So,
How long you been in here, Pam? Because you took over from me.
Maybe 10 years, I think.
Yeah, at least 10 years.
so is there enough ground over there for 2 houses?
There's a full acre, yes.
Full acre.
I thought the water came from the house. Did you fix that? I thought the water came from the house.
It used to, and that's when Larry was in there, we divided it and made it separate.
See, I understand we got to the county and see if they have that recorded. It was 15 years ago, that should have been recorded as a separate lot. So she should,
County, the planning and zoning.
yeah, she's gonna have, so she could go down there and see if they can issue a permit. Because hopefully it got recorded and was done right, I mean, you never know, but she should be able to check that out on her own.
Okay.
So will we have to approve it again then, or?
No, it was already approved, split in 2 lots, it's done.
Okay,
But so if she goes down to see if she can get a building permit, then the county will verify that it was done correctly. So if it was done correctly 15 years ago, then we don't need to do anything.
But if it's not,
If it's
then
not,
we have
then
to.
we have to go through the public hearing.
are they wanting to do that right away?
Yeah, it sounds like they.
It's already sold,
actually
hasn't it?
today.
It's
Yeah,
what?
they closed on
It
it
already
today.
sold. Yeah,
It's already sold?
170, it's sold like hotcakes.
Wow. That's the whole acre that's sold? I wonder if the
The house
people,
needs a lot of work, but
Which property are we talking about? I know the name, but I can't.
Beckenstein's on the
You know
corner.
where it is? Yeah, right, it's
the old Victorian
Oh,
style
yeah,
house.
okay,
Yeah.
yeah, okay.
Does the new people know that they're gonna divide that, I wonder?
I haven't talked to any of the buyers, all I've spoken with was the realtor that wanted to know about that, and then I spoke with, Benkenstein's daughter, and she prepaid for 6 months of the billing.
Okay.
But that's all I've talked to. I need to call this gentleman back.
But I mean, if the guy that bought that house isn't in agreement with that, of splitting that and building another house,
Well, isn't that who's asking, the guy that bought it?
The gentleman I spoke to was Assist to Sell. He was with Assist to Sell Realty.
I understand it's sold.
If it's sold and somebody bought it today, they're not the ones asking to do it? So I'm just wondering if a realtor was trying to dig around with some other buyer to see what they can do.
I gotcha.
And
The realtor bought it.
Yeah, and so if somebody else slipped in and bought it,
oh,
is what I wondered. Because if it's not the new buyer, then
Yeah, I haven't
was
spoke to
okay.
anybody that supposedly was buying it, no.
Because if you just got sold, if somebody just bought it today, it's probably 2 different people. You probably had a tire kicker and then
Right,
it got sold out from underneath them.
okay. I'll mention it to this gentleman that it's been closed.
yeah, 'cause,
Yeah,
I mean, if the guy that bought the house bought the whole acre,
Right, then it's up to
Yeah.
them. I mean,
yeah, then
that acre's now.
well, he might not want another house in there.
Well, that would be up to him, honestly.
That might be why he bought it too.
Yeah, he may be having his real estate agent do the digging.
Oh, you're saying maybe he
That's
bought
why
it,
he bought it, is because he's gonna split it.
oh, to get money to help in his, oh, okay, I see what you're saying.
So if it's the same person, just direct them to go down to the county and say, it's
Okay.
kind of like it's been split already. But like I say, it may have been just somebody looking at it.
Okay,
And I don't know, but.
So there's nobody living in the house now then?
no.
No.
Miss
Nothing's
Beckenstein is
moved,
with her
nothing's
daughter.
changed, but
What?
nothing's moved, nothing's changed, but the sign went down.
I see, okay.
But yeah, Mrs. Beckenstein is looking with her daughter.
And I guess Campbell's place sold, right?
Everything's sold. Huh?
Jerry's place sold too?
Yeah.
Did it?
That was that Carol, the one I told you I had.
Campbell's place, the guy's already living in it, so.
And his name is Austin Perez.
Yeah.
He's a Spanish guy, isn't he?
I didn't, Perez is a Hispanic name, but.
So who bought Jerry's place?
I don't know.
Carol,
I left the sign up there and it disappeared, that you gotta come in and talk to her, so.
her name is Carol Bovin or Bovinall or something like that.
Have they been home?
Yeah, I got a deposit from them,
Oh,
set up their
okay.
account and everything.
Okay, is that everything? You got anything, Pam? More? Okay,
Start eating on the 18th.
you're good?
Yeah, I'll call you, but I know the exact time,
Okay.
if you wanna come down.
All right, I guess that's it then.
I make a motion, we adjourn.
Second. Hey.